I am 22 years old, and this incident happened a year and a half ago. I had just moved into my first apartment and was in the process of moving in. So I was going to the entrance of my apartment complex to get my mail while talking on the phone with my boyfriend. I returned to my apartment and sat on the bed while opening the mail while using the phone. I dropped the phone on the floor and it landed under the bed, so I had to lie in the floor and stretch for it. I saw something that caught my eye. There was someone under my bed. My eyes widened and I choked the urge to scream. The person under my bed was lying still, with his back towards me and his head to his chest, so I couldn't see his face. And he didn't see me, and trying to be rational while so many thoughts rushed through my head, I picked up the phone and said, "Sorry, I dropped my phone. I'm just gonna take a shower and I called you back." The bathroom is right by my bed, so I hesitantly walked in quietly and locked the door, turned the shower on, and jumped out of my window. My apartment is on the first floor, and I called the police. They told me to wait nearby, but to go across the street and see if anyone comes out of the door of the apartment complex. This was during summer and it was still light out. I placed myself across the street, hiding behind a car while watching my open bathroom window and the entry door. I called my boyfriend and he came to me just before the police. I gave them my keys and they went inside. Only moments later, two cops came out holding a thin and tired looking man. His eyes looked crazy, but he didn't try to get away. The policeman that had stood beside me and comforted me while the police searched my apartment. I was a mess, shivering and crying. They told me that the man stood outside my bathroom door with one of my kitchen knives waiting for me to come out. This man had somehow crept in my entry door while I was getting my mail and hid under my bed. The man that was trying to hurt me turned out to be a homeless person and was placed in a mental hospital. My boyfriend moved with me the very next day. About a year ago, in my final semester in college, I worked in a department store in the mall. I didn't have a car yet, so I asked for a day shift because it was a 2 hour bus ride back home. So basically, if I had a closing shift, I'd get done by 11 p.m., but not get home until 1 a.m. But sometimes I'd be given closing shifts, much to my annoyance, since I had a 6:45 a.m. class and my mother's worried because who wants their kid on public transport that late? Sometimes she could come and get me, but it would be too much of a hassle to get my younger sister out that late and such. So I never asked her. My managers, being the jerks that they were, gave me a week of closing shifts. Knowing my situation, I was pissed, but whatever. One night, I had just finished my shift, got on the bus, and I sat in the back. I was minding my own business when my iPod died. I was annoyed, but I just kept my earbuds in and occupied myself by playing crossword on my phone. About two seats behind me, I hear these guys speaking Spanish. Now, my stepmother is Puerto Rican, so while I understand a fair bit of Spanish, I don't speak it. So I hear them talking, but I don't pay attention because it's rude to eavesdrop in all until they say, "That black girl up there." Then my ears perked up. I kept my earbuds in so that they think I can't hear them. I continue listening. What they were saying is horrific. To paraphrase, they knew my stop. Second to last one, before the bus get back to the terminal. And while my stop is at the front of my neighborhood, I got no street lights at this time of night. And to put it simply, they were planning on snatching that piece of ass up. I was about 20 minutes away from home, so I knew I had to act quickly. Since I knew they could see me, there were two seats behind me, but like across, if you know what I mean. I pretended to play on my phone, obviously, while I was actually texting my mom. Mom, can you please meet me at the bus stop in 5 minutes? No answer. We are getting closer to my stop, and I decide to call her on her cell phone. No answer. I call the house phone, and she finally answers. It's about 12:30 a.m., so she was asleep. I try to talk her cheerily and calm as I can. This was our combo. Hey mom, did you get my text? No, what's up? Oh, I sent you a picture of these jeans that I'm gonna order online when I get home. I really need your opinion, so I really need you to look since the sale ends at 1 a.m. She gets the hint that I need her to look at her cell phone, so I say goodbye and hope for the best. We get to my stop, and I see my mom's car. I snatch my shit up and hightailed it off the bus. I don't even look behind me to see if they were following me. I jump in the car and tell my mom just to go. I look in the rear view and I see the guy staring at the car. The next morning, I called my job and told them I quit. No more public transport for me. Thanks to my stepmom for teaching me Spanish, and thanks to my mom for getting the hint. We're Spanish speaking guys. Let's not meet again.